The last Lightkeeper. On a cliff at the edge of a forgotten coast stood an old lighthouse, its white paint chipped and battered by salt and time. Locals said it hadn't worked in decades. Yet every night, like clockwork, a warm golden beam would cut through the fog. Nobody lived there, at least not anymore. They said old Elias, the Lightkeeper, vanished 50 years ago during a storm that swallowed 3 ships whole. The town mourned him, buried an empty coffin, and sealed the lighthouse shut. But the light, it never went out. One stormy night, a curious traveler named Mira arrived in the village, drawn by the legends. Armed with a camera and a stubborn sense of adventure, she ignored the warnings and climbed the cliffside path under the howling wind. When she reached the top, the lighthouse door creaked open on its own. Inside, everything was perfectly preserved, dustless, warm, as if someone had just made tea. The light above spun silently, casting shadows that danced like they remembered something. Then Mira saw him. A man in an old uniform stood by the window, facing the sea. When she called out, he turned slowly, but his eyes were hollow glass, glowing faintly like lanterns. He smiled and said, "You've come to relieve me." The next morning, the villagers noticed the light had finally gone out. But at night, a new one shines from the tower, steady and golden. And now, sometimes people say they see a young woman standing at the window. Want a part 2? Or a totally different vibe next time? Like and subscribe for more.